Welcome back to NASCAR 4th Gear Racing. And we're going to be playing somewhere else, and we're not going to be doing such a Talladega for this time. But this time, we'll be going for Homestead Miami or Homestead Miami as well. So, even just like NASCAR Unleashed back in the day, when I was racing each other, there was nobody such a playing like this. Even after Daytona, we're going to be starting for Homestead Miami. So, back in this video, I just uploaded recently for this, not recently uploaded, because I scheduled for this video for on time. So we're going to be going for Homestead Miami for this time and last time for this video. So I just did a really good job, but as well that I officially have a 24-hour qualify. It looks like this must be stand in place. So here we are in Homestead Miami as well. So if we're going to be spawning here, we got our real life cars too and custom cars here, so we're gonna be choosing the part 1, and we're not gonna be doing like this for just like an onion cookie as well. So we're gonna be doing for this the real life cars part 2. So let's start with Aston Martin Vulcan. So we're gonna be choosing not Cody as well. So I'm just pleased I'm gonna be using number 77 car as well, that I absolutely driven as possibly that I could do. And I'm choosing the number 77 car, which is I absolutely driving. Wait a second, but it must be the American Force. But wait a second, it's supposed to be not a vaguely eagle like this smile, and the number 77 should be able to drive like only like this back in this video. So even for the number 77 uses for the all-star race, it requires to get around here for the all-star race. So let's gonna be choosing for the number 96 or just number 18 for something like this. So let's start with 96 until we got one thing that I have to do. So it feels like it's gonna be such a very loud thing. Now I have to go and get a ride. Ever since this is not going to be hitting to 200 miles per hour, so let's go and give a try. And let's see how many laps that I can lap at this thing. And I can see the road course over there. But looks like I just got rolled over for this time. And looks like I just got in for... look like something like this for this time. And probably this NASCAR is going speeding up to 193 miles an hour for this time. It's absolutely more faster than originally for NASCAR Unleashed back in this video as well. And probably we are starting for lap times, and we just have lap times. We're just going to be lapping count in the pits as well. We're just going to be not so 24-hour qualifying. It's just like Forza Motorsport 7, but it's not literally like a NASCAR Unleashed. I mean, it is probably a NASCAR 21 ignition, but I'm probably going to be finishing a lot of laps for just now until I'm going for a road course. After I just accelerated for just a stock car engine sound for this time, absolutely as well, then I'm going down to the road course. And which is I'm going for a lap time we're going to be for a lap 5 until we get here to the road course as well, until lap number 10, which is I'm unable to get back into the pits as well, and we just might able to get back into the Speedway, I guess. Until lap number 10, we just going to be back in the pits, and with this one for only one time, but this time it's gonna be lap number 5 at this time. The lap number 5 is just going on, so I need to slow down, and I can see a little bit of road course as well. So am I able to get a corner cut or something? And before I just try not to do that before I just grabbing on myself for a corner cut as well, and probably. It was lap valid in NASCAR 20 Nostalgia, and back in this game, it was absolutely NASCAR 2019 as well. Probably I cannot even know about this. Even it updates for NASCAR 2020 and the next car racing as well. Probably in the NASCAR series that I used for the road course for this time. Back in NASCAR Unleashed, that I absolutely completed and almost failed for so many times in this road course as well. So we're probably going to be finishing right now, and we're not going to be doing such a bad thing for this. We're going to be slow down for this only one last couple of corners. It was just like ID word or what. and it's probably not going to be to do so. It's probably the BH or something, and we just got to be finished for the next lap. So we're going to be doing for another lap for just only one thing, and we have to try again for this time. And they're almost going to be opening wide for this one, and we just went too wide in first couple of corners as well, and I cannot able to get control for myself, and it's probably got to be too slow, and I'm unable to slow down for just for a 40 to 20 miles an hour until I just gotta get here, and I crush myself in this one. Now let's try the Forza version without this time for kind of did something for just like this without any final corners of this one, because actually it was kind of mistaken right there, and looks like it's about to slow down for just first couple of corners, and I'm just gonna be feeling such a little bit worse, or just kind of a bit too fast for just something like that. If we're gonna be going for inside for onboard view, and it will be much more trouble than I could do so. And I can feel I just having a little bit trouble for issues or something like this, and I cannot able to slow down. But I'm not ever remember just like everything that I say, but I don't remember everything when I was in 24-hour qualifying. It looks like we're going inside this car, and it feels like it's about very extremely loud for something. So we're going on for a first turn number 3 and number 4. And we're just keeping a few chicanes to go, but I cannot able to do so. So it looks like we're getting back into the speedways until lap number 8. I almost forgot once again, this NASCAR stock sound does sounds very high, so we're at lap number 10, so we just feel a little bit of not kind of worse. It sounds like a best thing whatsoever. In this mod, like Forza Horizon 3, it may put something like a higher RPM, so this is the lap number 10 by this way. And it's some kind of, this mod was absolutely an enormous beast. It looks like I just already be careful at this moment, so this must be a perfect lap time in Homestead Miami road course as well. I just went to ride almost too fast as well, so I just gonna be slowed down to almost under 40 miles an hour as well. So this must be very extremely high, and probably it sounds like a very enormous thing, like whatsoever, like this thing. And down to 50 miles an hour, the slowest moment is down to under 40 miles an hour as well. Now let's get down right there as probably the last few corners as well. So we're gonna do for the perfect timing. And looks like I just went there for a mistaken for this one, and it wasn't really okay for this time. So we just absolutely finished for these lap times to go, and probably I made sure I'm going to get back into the pits before I might able to continue this thing. But it looks like it feels a lot a bit worse, but I'm going back into the pit lane, but I'm just gonna be doing a race, and it looks like I might able to get slowed down right here, so I'm just gonna be following the pit lane. And unfortunately I cannot able to get back into the pits, but actually it was absolutely going into the pits like in road courses. So I'm just gonna be jumping out of this vehicle and despawn this vehicle, not for myself. So next we're gonna be spawning for the number 19 back in IRL cars part 1 as well. So let's probably choose the number 19, as just the number 19 just kind of bit falling off. So let's gonna be try again, and let's see what happens. It was probably gonna be the Church Junior style, and let's get right into this vehicle, and we're gonna be see for a lap times as well. So we're not going to be such a very kind of a bit lap times as well. So we're gonna be starting for just lap time counts in the pits. It looks like I'm going to pull out in this pits, and looks like we cannot able to do it for the road courses by myself. So, but actually, I'm just gonna be doing for able to get out of this pits instead. So, let's going to get away for this, and it's a little bit slower, but this time it's got to be so slow. But anyways, I'm gonna be respawning another vehicle. It's probably unable to speed itself because I just hit the wall for the first time, but itself for this one. So absolutely, we're going to be starting with lap number 11. So looks like we're not going to be doing for road courses anymore, And looks like we're gonna be doing this for only one time, for this absolutely one thing that may absolutely produce so, and it will be such a most likely slower NASCAR cars must be in Homestead Miami as well. So it must be gonna be slower as things as well. Probably I cannot be able to say to do so. And the lap counts as well. So the slowest thing that I ever heard was the number 19 car that I absolutely choose, which means it's slower than I ever saw, like 182 miles an hour. Because 182 miles per hour is much more slower than 186 and 187 even as well. So even for 3 miles up to just for 190 for just well, because I'm just absolutely going to keep on focus by itself for just only one for this time. And looks like we're gonna be blasting off for just only one thing. Just gonna be trying to make ourselves going for an outside lane. It looks like it's probably I'm not going to be showing with this one. And probably I might be able to get a DMCS truck with this. And it looks like it's probably still 182 miles an hour. So which is embarrassing for this time. So we're in lap number 14. Which is I'm probably going to be continuing this for now. So I'm going to be waiting for a few more minutes to do so. Lap number 18. So we're going to be going for inside. But I'm not sure I'm losing speed as such as well, but probably not going to be for this time as well. So we're still going for outside for this one, and we're not going to be doing for this one for as well. Such a thing that I'm going down into 181 miles an hour as well, and probably I'm not going to be staying for this one. And we're going to be doing for just only 2 more laps as well. So probably I'm not going to be staying for this one. So we're going to be doing for outside lane instead of going inside lane as well. Still not able to get 193 miles an hour. We're just for 10 miles away for ahead of us for just hitting for 193 miles an hour. We're just like this. It's got to be more faster than I ever seen. It's a little bit slow for this time, and we just got already bypassed the white flag. I mean, we just passed for a white flag as well. So the checkered flag must be not for just a 24-hour qualifying in Homestead Miami for this time. It looks like I might able to get back into the pits until I jump out of the car and made things unsafely, which is pretty bad. I cannot able to be saying like this. If I'm going to get back into the menu, and I appreciate it, I cannot able to go back into the menu. It's unable to get back into the menu as well because it's probably not so ever. And probably I cannot able to get back into the menu itself, which is I'm going to be closing this app for whatsoever. And I'm probably going to be getting back into the pits, and I almost been out for this time because just back into the beginning, as well as probably I'm going to be ending this video. So I hope you guys enjoy, because I'm just going to be saying for this week. So I might able to jump out of this vehicle, and by itself that I might able to get despawned for this car. So if you enjoyed for this video, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell, and make sure this game is linked in the description below. So even you make sure you click that bell button for sure. So I hope you're gonna be next for this 2007 stuff, and probably thanks for watching, and I appreciated you all for this time. So this is Turbo Concept signing off, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Cheer out.